Here are all my tips for how to optimize your chances of having a VBAC as a certified nurse midwife who has had 2 VBACs. What's a VBAC? It's a vaginal birth after a cesarean. And in order to have a VBAC, you have to go through a TOLAC, which is a trial of labor after a cesarean, which is essentially us in the healthcare setting sort of looking at you and saying, let's see if it works. Let's see what happens if you choose to labor, kind of trialing it. We're kind of seeing if your body is capable of laboring all the way to completely dilated and then you pushing out a baby. So tip number 1, figure out what it was that caused your first C-section. Not all TOLACs are created equal. Some TOLACs have higher chances of having a successful VBAC than others. Think of it this way, if it was baby's fault, you have a good chance of having a successful VBAC. If it was more a maternal anatomy thing, like maybe my pelvis is just a little bit smaller than typical and I also grow big babies, less likely that it'll be successful. But the only way to know is if you try. Tip number 2, make sure you choose a provider who is very supportive of VBACs. They are out there, but not every provider is supportive, and this is a question you should ask in the beginning. You shouldn't wait until like 2 or 3 weeks before you go into labor to tell your provider that you want to try for a VBAC. Tip number 3, make sure you get good childbirth education and a good doula. If you have never labored before, you have to think of yourself as a first-time mom. People might tell you it's your second or your third baby. You'll go really fast, but if your cervix has not dilated, you're essentially a first-time mom, and first-timers tend to have longer labors. Your body's still trying to figure out how to have a baby vaginally. So give your body grace and patience. My next tip is that you should try to avoid elective induction. Medically necessary inductions are a different story. My last and final tip is do everything you can to support physiologic labor. And what I mean by that is you need to be relaxed, you need to be stress-free for your oxytocin to flow. You need to be moving around so that your pelvis and those pelvic bones can sort of shift and baby can do the maneuvers that they need to do while they're in your body. You need to be moving in order for your baby to be moving. Know how to support your body's physiology. Let me know in the comments if you guys found this video helpful. I hope that helps, and good luck.